Hi, everybody. So, the background should be a little bit different than what you've seen uh, at the hospital. Uh, that's a painting my mom did up there. But anyway, I'm home. They just dismissed me today. This morning, my breathing is much better. I don't have any fevers. Um, I've got bruises and sticks and holes and stuff all over me because I have bad veins and I'm a I'm a bad draw, but it is what it is. Um, I have to self isolate yet for 2 weeks, so basically sitting at home for 2 weeks, and having to kind of take it easy. I've got my little apparatus that I have to breathe into to kind of help expand my lungs a little bit more over the next couple of weeks. But the self-isolation thing is just something that's still precautionary. Um, in fact, it's what's the biggest bummer is the fact that that's about as close as I can get to my wife right now. It's across the way. So I was told no kissing and hugging on that yet. So that's disappointing. Anyway, um, I just wanted to say thanks. By the way, I have to chalk this up mostly, I think. Besides the fact that all the doctors and especially all the wonderful nurses at Unity Point Allen who were there with me and for me and helped me, it's just, they were really amazing. They were really helpful. But as I mentioned before, I was part of a clinical trial which they're trying on COVID patients of having a transfusion of plasma of the antibodies from COVID, which means people who have had COVID-19 and come out the other side and were healthy, they donated the plasma with their antibodies. Well, I got that, and I have to say that probably was one of the big page turners for me, was the fact that I got that, because even this morning when the main doctor came in after taking a look at my blood draw and my test and stuff like that this morning, when he asked if I wanted to go home, he said it was pretty impressive. He said that he didn't expect me to turn around this quickly. So he expected me to be there through the weekend, honestly. So I had to say that most likely worked quite a bit. Still a little, a shorter breath, not terrible. It's just that I don't have a full lung capacity yet. And being that I'm having to stay in and self-isolate for 2 weeks, that also means I'm looking at not being able to get back on air for at least another 2 weeks too. So that's also unfortunate. But I definitely got to say thanks to everybody who reached out and said all those nice things, because you guys came out of everywhere, and a lot of people I don't personally know, but I know you're listeners, and I know you're there on the other side of the microphone. So I really appreciate that. You guys, if it's not just the plasma that helped me get through this, it was you guys. You guys' positive thoughts and prayers, and just letting me know that you cared and you were looking out for me, and you're kind of fighting for me as well. That I can't even explain the feeling behind that. That's it means a lot that you guys were there for me. You have no idea. I wouldn't have ever expected that much that much caring from people. So I gotta thank you all, every one of you, for being there for me on the other side of this thing and following along. But the main reason why I'm doing this is because I need people to realize that this is a real thing, and this is a bad thing. And I gotta say, I am so freaking lucky that I get to survive this, because there are lots and lots of people who don't. And there are lots and lots of people who just never got to say these thank yous because it took them down. And it's not all just older people. There's younger people. There's younger people than me who passed away to this thing because it's serious. So you need to take it seriously. And when people say, when you have to leave the house, wear a mask, no one's saying that it's because you're afraid. You need to be afraid of this thing. No, but you need to be concerned for yourself. You need to be concerned for your neighbor and your fellow man, the person that you've never met before, that you just walked past to get gas at Quick Star, or the person that you just walked by in the hallway. It doesn't matter. These people have lives too, and these people want to live. So you got to really watch out for yourself. And by watching out for yourself, taking care of yourself and being safe, you're doing that for others too. It's just being part of the human race. That's the biggest thing. It's just being part of the human race. You don't have to like everybody, but you got to respect that we're all here with families to live our lives. We should all have the right to do that. And by doing so, you just got to cover your face, wash your hands, take care of yourself so that you can take care of other people. Because this, I don't know where I got it. I have no idea where I got it. People who know me and how I've been taking care of myself with my mask, my hand washing, and my staying at home and only going to work. The only other places that I would be without being at work or at home would be getting gas and then back to it. That was it. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I didn't see anybody else. So where I could have got this, I have no idea. Just to show you they come from anywhere. It can be coming from anywhere. You don't know. That's why all of this mask and washing hands and all these things are so important. It just is. It's important for everybody. So thank you so much for following along. Thank you so much for being there for me. And thanks for all the kind words and well wishes and love, because I can tell you what, I certainly felt it going through all the different comments. So yeah, I appreciate it. And I know my family appreciates it. They were all pretty impressed by everybody reaching out as well. So thank you again. I'm home on the mend slowly. Still be at home for a couple of weeks, and a couple of weeks before I'm able to get back on air too. But I just wanted to give you the latest update is that things are looking way up, and now I get to rest at home with my family. So thank you. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Bye.